everyone, this is Lori from the Crafting Auntie coming back to you with another project. This is Crafty Fun Session number 7. So this week I decided to do things with a postal theme. So today what I want to do is create a zipper tag. And it's been a while since I've done this, so I thought it would be fun to do. And I'm going to be using Tracey Fox's kit, and I think it's Dispatch Despatch. But I'll link it below. And I'm going to be using this tag that's a little thicker. I would have normally sewed on this, but because this is so thick, it won't go through my machine, so I'm not going to do that. So let's just get started. So my plan is I want to use this piece to cover the tag, and then I'm going to use this piece on either side to cover around the zipper and stuff. So I'm just going to get going so I don't waste your time today. So I've been trying to come up with new ideas for the Crafty Fun Sessions. I'm having a lot of fun doing them. I'm enjoying the process and coming up with new ideas. So hopefully I'll continue. I do have a few more ideas out there. I'm getting glue everywhere, but that's okay. I can clean it up. Okay, so I want this, not that you're going to see much of this, but I kind of want that at the top. So let me just turn this over and make sure it's straight, and we'll press that down. I don't think I'm going to cover the back side. Maybe I'll decide later to do that, but for the time being, I don't think so. So got that done, so let me just cut around it, put my glue pin back in. Why do I have so much trouble with this? Okay. And let's cut around this. So my plan is to, of course, we're going to do inking, and I'm going to do layering on this particular one. I've got some pop-ups to add. I think I need my bigger scissors. These are not doing it any justice. Let me do that. I like the bigger ones, especially for around edges. They just seem to do a much better job. Now let me get this side while I'm at it. Okay. Then we'll make sure all the corners are down really good, because I think some of the corners here may need just a little bit more glue. I like to make sure everything is stuck down well. Okay. So let me just move all the scraps out of the way. And let me just make sure I've got the corners down good. This one's up. Didn't get it quite to the edge. I want to make sure it's all down good. Okay, I think we're good there. Later on we can do the hole and an eyelet. But for now, let's move on. So I'm going to continue with today with Vintage Photo Distress ink all around the edge. I want to do this before I add the zipper on and the rest of the paper. And I'm going to do just a little bit in here just because of what might be showing, but a lot of this won't show. All right, so let's move on to our zipper. So I have a red zipper. I thought it would go well with this. And I'm going to open it up slightly. And my plan is to have it about like that. So I'm going to trim a little bit off the bottom here. So let's see where we are now. And then after I get it on, I'll trim these. For this, I want to use Fabri-Fix or Fabri-Tac, whatever you have, because I want this to be really secure on here. So I'm going to put this on next. The one thing I want to do is keep a little space open. I've made these tiny envelopes, and I'll probably finish closing them up, but I thought they would be kind of fun to put a couple of these peeking through. Of course, they need to be inked up and decorated, but I'm thinking that we'll see. We'll see how that works. First off, let's get our zipper on. So let's see, I'm going to add glue to the back. I'm going to try and leave a little space to tuck something in. I made those envelopes and I cut them at 2.5 by 2.5, but I think they're a little too large, so I may have to make some smaller ones. We'll see. Okay. Now we'll get this on here. Trying to center it and have the opening as much as I can, like that. And let's just make sure that's down good. And I like this part. I like this part of the zipper. I got these, I believe, on Amazon. It's been a while. I've been still trying to use them up. I had a couple different colors, about 4 different colors left, and fortunately I had red. So I was happy about that. Cut this and this. Let me just trim this. Okay, so there we have that. So we've got that so far. So that's ready to go. Now, let me fold these over. Let's see if these will work. I didn't do the top part on them yet because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. And I think I just want to seal them, and then I'll decorate. It would be nice if I had it straight. Still not straight. Having a crooked day, I guess. That's better. Now I'm just going to trim just a little bit off the side. So I'm kind of thinking if I could tuck in a couple of these. So let me ink around them first. See if this is going to work or not. I just thought it would be fun having a few envelopes. So maybe like this. See if we can do this one straight. And then I'll put some decoration on here. We'll see. And maybe if I did one up here, maybe like that. Let's try one more. I just want to see if it's going to work before I move on. Let me try this one. Okay. So before I glue and do anything else, I want to see, now what if I did one maybe like this, like this. Well, let's move them down a little bit, like that. Just kind of peeking out like that. I think I like that. Okay, so that's going to be my plan. So I'll decorate those. But first, I want to cover the sides of this. There's no real easy way to do this, but the easiest way I have found is to just glue it on and then cut it. But before I do that, I want to at least ink the edge, and because I don't know what else is going to be showing. And then I think what I want to do also is do a little stenciling. Let me grab my stencil and let's do that first. And then we'll also add some maybe in here too. Okay, just going to see where this is going to, so I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling right here. So I'm just going to use what I have out here. I don't want it real dark. Just a little bit like that. Let's see. Let's do some more down here. That works. I think that's good. And then we'll do the other side when we get to that, because we're going to end up putting this half on the other side. So we got that. Let's do a little bit of this stamping. Give it a more vintage look. Okay. And let's see. Let me go ahead and do a little bit in here as well. Should have done that first. Just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go ahead and glue this on. I'm going to continue with the Fabrifix because of this being fabric. And these are metal zippers. I did not get the plastic ones. I wanted the metal ones. Other thing I'm going to do as I put this on, in fact, let me ink this back side as well, is I want to kind of turn it up a little bit and roll it. So let me just, we'll do some more of this inking afterwards. Let me just put a little bit on that. So I think I'm just going to kind of tear it a little bit here and there. And let's kind of roll it, just kind of give it a little bit of a distressed look. And then let's put this on like that. And we'll just continue rolling it and give it that distressed look. And all the way down to here, and then I'll just add a little bit more. We'll probably glue some of this down as well. So there's that, and let's go ahead and just glue little spots here and there to hold some of this down, so it's got that rolled kind of look, and yet it's kind of distressed and vintagey looking. Just using the art glitter glue, just the little dots here and there, just to hold it down a little bit. Don't want to put all of it down, just about like that. So that's what we've got so far. Okay. And let's go ahead and turn it over, and I'm going to cut this off. Okay, there's side one. Side two, we will use this side. So again, I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. Let's go ahead and do the back while I'm at it. Seems that other was kind of an afterthought, so now we kind of know what we're doing here. We'll ink up back side as well. And let's do some stenciling. Okay, and some stamping. All right, there's that. Now we can glue this down. So let's go ahead and tear little ends here, and then I'll get it rolled up. And let's see how we look. That looks pretty good. Okay. The glue on here again. If you've not made one of these before, they really are a lot of fun to make. I've made some with some of the Tim Holtz paper dolls in them, like a couple, like a love style one. There's so many things. I've done some, I think with botanicals. There's all kinds of things you can do with these to make them look cool. Okay. All right, I'm going to just cut that one off, and then we're just going to let this sit. Oops. I have to clean my scissors afterwards, getting a little bit of that glue on there. Okay. Get this out of the way. So here's what we have so far. Let's do a little bit more inking. That makes it look a lot more vintagey now. A little bit more in here. Okay, I'm liking it. Liking it so far. I really didn't have a whole plan on this. So let's see. We have our envelopes, so let's try this again. If I stick one like this, maybe one like that this way, and then maybe one like this way. I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of thinking I want to also possibly, we'll see, possibly a paper doll. I think this is going to be a little too large. Let's see. We've got all kinds of things over here that I want to add and kind of pop up. So let's see. Maybe we can do something like that. Let me just ink some of these up so we can play with them. And also, I have printed some of these small pieces also on sticker paper. So I'm thinking those would be fun to use on the tiny envelopes. So let me get some of those out. I just randomly picked some stuff. I don't even know if any of this is going to work, but I just wanted to have some available. This one's kind of cool. It already has, it's like a paper clip printed in it, so I like that. But we can always add a metal piece too. Okay, so here's the stickers. So let me just put these out and grab my pin. that I like to use for stickers. I learned that from Margaret on Seven Plaza. And let's see if we can't decorate these guys up a little bit. We'll do one, and then I'll do the rest off camera. I just want small pieces. This is all from Tracey Fox's kit. What else do we have? Let's do this one. Okay, so let's just play with these. Let's see what we can come up with. Just randomly sticking stuff. No rhyme or reason. I'm going to add some glue. I want to make sure they stay on good. Don't want them falling off. I'm just gonna kind of make a collage. Oops. Not cooperating. Okay. Just like that. And then tuck that in, kind of like that. Let's do some splatters. Okay. I think like a pop dot on that side. Okay, I'm going to decorate the other two and then I'll come right back. Okay, let's see. I picked out this Tim Holtz paper doll. I think he looks very postal. Could be a conductor too. Could be the police. I think he might be the police, but I'm going to use him. So I think this is the way I want my little envelopes to go. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and let's glue him down, and then I'll use pop-ups on part of the envelopes. Let's just go with it here. I'm making this up as I go along, so it's not something I had planned up ahead of time. I knew what I wanted to do, that I wanted to make a zipper tag, and I knew it was going to be in a postal theme, and that's about as far as I got. So let's put him there, and then let's add some glue here, and I'm going to glue this down as well, a little flap, and we're going to tuck it in right about there. Same with this one, and you can't see the back, so it doesn't matter if they're upside down or they're right side up. I'm just trying to make sure which side I'm gluing on. Okay, and then this one, do the same thing, and he is going to be going over here. So about like that, and then I have some pop-ups somewhere. Go. So I'm going to add some of those. These are just little round dot ones. Just get some ready to go so I'm not wasting too much of your time. So let's see. We'll see if one is enough. Yeah, I think that's okay. So a couple of them, just to hold them down. I think I need 2 on that one. It's a little bit higher. So we'll do a double like that. And let's do a couple more on the other side as well. So on there. And another one here. Push those down. And then I think we only need 1 on each side on this one. I think it's as high as the other one is. So put one here and put one. I don't want to cover up his face, so I'm gonna just put it up under here. There we go. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Now what I want to do is do some layering. So I want to add just some different postal things and using these pop dots. Of course, I probably could use the strips. That would probably go quicker than the pop dots now that we've got this on here. So let's just kind of figure out what we want to do. So I want this. Maybe we'll put airmail there. Let's see, something smaller. Maybe we can pop that there. Maybe this flag up here. Let's see. I have some other small things, so let me just get those out. We've got lots. Just really want to kind of layer things up. Ooh, I like this one for the top, actually. I had another one, but I think this coloring is good, and I'm going to cut it down. So we use that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Postal. We can pop there. Just want to add some stuff. Okay, I'm going to go grab my pop-up tape, so I'll be right back. Okay, I have 2 sizes. So depending on the size of it is what I will use. And I want to make sure that everything is inked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This one's done. So let's put that one on. This is a new roll. There we go. Ah, let go, let go. Haven't used pop-up tape in a while. And I wanted this one to have some dimension. I think it just adds to it when you can add some dimension. This is pretty sticky, so I don't think I have to add anything else. So let's just put that there. And then let's do this one. Oh, a little too long. Cut that off. Okay. About like that. This is, let's see, this is inked. Let me ink this. And let me ink this. Let's use the narrower tape on this. Smaller. Okay. So let's just figure out how long this needs to be. There we go. Boy, this stuff is definitely sticky. You don't need to add anything else to it. All right, so maybe like this. And let's do a piece on this. I'm just randomly putting this stuff on. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. Just what I think I like. And I'm sure that's what you guys do too, right? Put something on. If you like it, great. If not, move it around and get it to where you're happy. Let's put this guy here. So, what else? Do I want to put this one here? Maybe. Let's just do it. We'll just do it. I've come to just, at one time, I was extremely perfectionist in my previous style, which was more clean and simple. But I love the world of junk journaling because you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be perfect. You have to be able to like it and enjoy the process. And sometimes, you know, it's hard to do that if you're always wondering, okay, is it right? Is it good enough? And I've just found that I just need to just roll with it. So whatever I like, whatever I think I like that looks good, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a couple of postage stamps. I've got a whole book full that I want to use. So let me go grab those. Okay, I have my postage book and it's full. So I want some colors that are in the red and blue. So let me just pick out a couple. Red. Maybe this. No, I don't like that red. Maybe this one. So I've got those two. And I got blue here. Let me just pick out a couple. This one. And maybe something different. Maybe this one. Okay, don't need a whole lot, just some. So this is my stamp book. It's full. Try to organize it by color, and then when I've gotten stamps that are like a particular theme, I try to keep them by theme as well. Okay, so let's just place some of these. Ink them. Then we'll do the topper. And then I think we're done. And I have a mess here. So I get to clean up afterwards. Y'all know how that is. Okay, let me, also, I want to put this on the top, but I want to cut this down. So I'm going to use my paper trimmer to make sure I get it straight. I know you can't see this. I'll try and move up a little bit. I'm just trying to pick a spot. And that will go up the top. And I think we're going to put a stamp up there too. Let's see. Maybe we put a couple stamps and then put this on. Yeah, I think so. I got stuff everywhere. Okay. Let's take this project home. Finish it up. Stamp here, here. Gives us something to peek through there. And let's see, find places for these. I'm just going to glue it and stick it. How about over here? I'll just trim. Well, let me move it down a little bit more. I want to keep the 50 on there if I can, so let me angle it. Come on, get under there. Thank you. Just tuck that in a little bit, and then maybe this one right here. So tuck that in there. And we have our little metal thing here. And then let me ink this up. Just in case any of the white shows through, ink up all around it. And I want this to the front. So let's put that on there. This tag's a little thicker, so I'm gonna press it down really good and hold it to make sure that it sticks on here good. So that's what we have so far. I like it. All right, I think we need an eyelet. So let me grab those real quick. So let's go with a couple of darker ones. I have these. These are much darker. Let's get a couple of these out. Cover my glue again. I am horrible at doing that. Then I wonder why my glue doesn't come out. Okay, we want to just ink a little bit here and there, give it a little bit more grunge. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a couple of eyelets. Do these on the top. Put one here and one here. Okay, where did I lose them? They're hiding. Got to put them on the white so I can find them. Okay, so put this on. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. And this one, like so. I feel like we need something else, and I don't care that they're not straight. That does not bother me at all. This is part of the thing about junk journaling that I love so much. I'm trying to think if I do want any kind of ribbon. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. But maybe let's put a little tiny label up here. What do we have that's small? Very tiny. Maybe that. Maybe on an angle. Sticker. Come on, be nice. There we go. Separate for me. And some glue. And I think on an angle. Do it like that. Okay, I think we're done. I think we've got it. So let's look at what we've done here. We have a zipper that's showing through here that has this metal dangle here. We've done a lot of layering with envelopes and some of the smaller ephemera pieces from Tracey Fox's kit. We've added some real stamps to this to give it some character. Tim Holtz paper doll. I kind of think it needs some splatters, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe some white splatters here and there. But for right now, I think it needs white splatters. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to come back and show you. Okay, I have it finished. I decided to add some ribbon to the top. Not sure if I'm crazy about it yet, but I thought it just added something. So here we have the zipper tag, and I have done the white splatters. I think that just added to it. We have lots of layering on here. We've got this zipper metal dangle here. We have the paper that looks like it's torn and vintage. Tim Holtz paper doll. I think he's perfect for this. At the top, a couple of eyelets with some ribbon. And I haven't done anything on the back yet. I don't know what if I will or not, but if I decide to, I can always add a back piece onto it. And the only thing I would do is I would add some distress ink right here and here of these pieces that are poking out. I don't think I want to cut them, so I'm just going to leave them. So this is today's project. So this is Crafty Fun Session number 7. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you'll give it a try, and I really would like to see what you guys do. I always keep my 2 places where I'm active, which is, other than YouTube, which is Instagram and Facebook. I will link Tracey Fox's kit below, or at least her shop, because she has lots of amazing things you might want to check on. So you guys have a great day. God bless you all, and I'll see you when I come back on Wednesday. Bye.